Check, check, check.
And tune into the Daily Blitz with Don.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Chris.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown them.
And Joe the intern.
Big time players make big time plays.
And producer Will.
And that's the game!
On SportsTownChicago.com.
It's Pete McMurray. Every time I'm out and about, people always ask, Pete, how do I become a DJ? How can I hang out at cool concerts, go backstage, and most importantly, be on the air? Well, I'm here to tell you about the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for a career in radio, TV, and web design, on air and behind the scenes. Classes meet 3 days or nights a week, and in less than a year, you'll be ready to start your career in broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting offers hands-on training, exciting internships, job placement assistance, and financial aid for those who qualify. They'll help get you into a career that you can love at their suburban campus in Lombard. They're enrolling now for upcoming classes, and seats are filling up quickly. To get started, go to beonair.com/rock. That's beonair.com/rock, or you can text ROCK to 33239. That's ROCK to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
This is our time. This is our team. This season, Northwestern University Men's Club Hockey comes to Sportstown, Chicago, bringing you all of the action from the ice to the behind the scenes. Follow along as Northwestern embarks on their run for the national championship. We'll have all the play-by-play calls, pre- and post-game interviews, and our in-game interviews with the players for home games. Tune in to the Lamplighters every week as they break down the past games and preview the matchups for that week, as well as having players and coaches join us to talk about the team. Season starts September 23rd, and all home games are played at Robert Crown Ice Arena in Evanston. Northwestern University Club Hockey. Our time, our team.
Hey, it's DK McShay, and I'm a sports fan.
Lou, you're my boy!
Big Sexy Roy here, and I'm a sports fan.
I am the smartest man alive!
You know what the best part about being a sports fan is?
Talking sports with other sports fans.
Absolutely. SportsTownChicago.com brings to you
The Round Table.
It's a show dedicated to bringing you the real and raw issues of real sports fans everywhere.
4 guys,
4 very different personalities.
one damn good sports show.
The Round Table, Monday nights.
SportsTownChicago.com.
Listen up, you might even learn something.
Oh, yeah.
Every Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m., do you know where the best sports talk in the Chicagoland area is? It's right here on Sportstown Chicago with Withers and Infinity. We discuss the Bears, the Cubs, White Sox, Bulls, and Blackhawks, plus all the sports news you care about. And be sure to interact with our show. Our phone lines are always open. It's Withers and Infinity every Tuesday from 5 to 7 on SportstownChicago.com.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune in to us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sportstown Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sunday.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Anyway, don't forget to tune in to us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportstownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportstownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportstownChicago.com. Fallout MMA, Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportstownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportstownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportstownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportstownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportstownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportstownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, all you WPFs, which means Widow Peak Freaks. This is Lisa Marie Varon, a.k.a. WWE Victoria, a.k.a. TNA Knockout Tara, and you're inside the squared circle with Frankie Rodriguez on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. You better listen, or I'm going to go slam your bootay.
I mean, making records ain't no big thing. All you can do is make you a little money.
Yeah. Tell you a story, man. This is real.
always never wearing nothing cause she really needs something. No father, no mother, and never did receive loving, cussing and fussing. That grown up telling them that she running, thinking it's funny cause she's standing in front of her. But she's 15, nothing but a having premarital sex, no place for her. Knowing that she's too young to be having a. We gotta get our kids together, y'all. Always coming by the crib where his parents never is, living like a grown-up is. He's gang affiliated, broke his probation, now he's facing incarceration for breaking his limitations. He's 18, she was 15, now she's pregnant with him. He got 3 years crying like the girl came by his house to show him his. He yelled at her and said, girl, you know that ain't my kids are growing up.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Hello, Chicago!
SportsTownChicago.com is now your home for the Chicago Mustangs.
I don't believe you. You must be lying.
No, just keep it tuned to SportsTownChicago.com as the Mustangs try to rise to the top of the Mid-States Football League.
I want to go higher.
With hard-hitting action and big plays all over the field, the Chicago Mustangs are the perfect start to your football season.
Football!
Go to SportsTownChicago.com/Shy Mustangs for all the action.
Can't wait!
SportsTownChicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
Hello and welcome one, welcome all. High school volleyball. Quick, wow! The first dump of the evening, Colleen Smith.
Pete, it's finally here. That makes his night.
Woohoo! Thunderhawk, and by the power and hammer of Thor, she brings it down. Gendra sends it over the net. Return left side, Needsfall. Set, far side. Collins sends it over. Burke with a good dig. Pushing it back. Schweiger tipping it two-hand over the net. Return. O'Neal. Near side. O'Neal, is she able to bring it down? Good one-hand punch by Andrew. Schweiger sends up. Far side. Sending it back. Throw return by Murphy. Beautiful rally here at Marist. Double person block. O'Neal keeps the left-hand side. Going back. Slide. Good two-person block again. They found O'Neal's number. Needsfall. Sends it. Far side. Murphy. Set up by Curran. Goes back row. Pushes it down. Needsfall again with a diving dig. Pushing it down. Keeping it is Lawrence Zielinski. That was the rally of the ages. Ice, ice, baby for that one. Forever. Too cold. Too cold. My God, it's like Ivan Drago.
I must break you.
And she gets the clap, 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 stomp, stomp, clap, 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 stomp. Ayy. Paschke. Back to Anko. Anko tips it over. Netzinga. Smith. Far side. Lamberti. Lamberti down. Lamberti kill. And that's all she wrote. SportsTownChicago.com.
I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bulls out of kid. Don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Welcome to DePaul Women's Volleyball here on Chicagoland Sports Radio. Alex LaCicero along with Kyle Griffin, 89. Follow him on Twitter as we're here tonight for the Dig Pink event here from McGrath-Phillips Arena. DePaul taking on University of South Florida in this Big East matchup. But tonight's all about breast cancer awareness and wearing pink.
Oh, that it is, Mr. Alex LaCicero. We love pink. I mean, obviously, you're wearing pink. We just bought pink shirts to support DePaul volleyball and breast cancer. I'm wearing a pink wristband that says boobs are awesome. So what could be better? You know, it's a great cause. It's a great environment. We love it.
Yeah, that we do. And we do want to give a special mention to Frank Rodriguez doing the PA announcing here from Chicagoland Sports Radio, but he's doing it here for the Blue Demons in McGrath-Phillips Arena. We'll try not to make fun of him too much.
Yeah, I'm going to make fun of him a lot, so it doesn't really matter. I'll make fun of him all night.
Tonight's going to be an exciting matchup. We were with you on the road. I unfortunately was not personally there, but Dr. Pete and Griff, you were there at Western Illinois, where Western Illinois took it to the Blue Demons, winning 3 straight sets from them. Chance to rebound in conference play tonight against the Bulls. And as Coach Edwards was saying before the game, it comes down to the same things as it always does. Good serve receive, good serves, and good passing. More importantly, though, they have to shut down the outside hitters of the Bulls, something she was talking about in the pregame. And, of course, the other key thing, as she said they worked on all week since that Western trip, was their offense. They need to find a way to score some more points on the offensive side.
You know, the thing that we noticed a lot when we were out at Western was the fact that they were having trouble with their sets. They weren't getting them in a position where they needed to be, and it was really causing the offense not to fire on all cylinders. And you saw a lot of Geiger coming in to relieve Gamsky to set. So it was tough. It was tough on the team, and they got beat. Unfortunately, it just wasn't DePaul that we've seen all year. And I think the fact that they were having such trouble setting was what was causing them to have such a problem. And then we've seen them have great games where they set and it's all cylinders go. But in Western, I don't know if it was the 4-hour road trip or what. But they just need to do something with that offense, and it doesn't really surprise me that Coach was during practice all week working on the offense.
Well, we are about to get underway, so Kay Griff's going to take you through the starting lineups.
All right, for the visiting South Florida Bulldogs, we have number 1, Janice Rivera, number 3, Jabiria Davis, number 9, Kamika Rosier, number 11, Kayla Walton, number 16, Andrea Rodriguez Gomez, number 18, Valerie L. Hussein, and 23, Shelby Daly. And for your home DePaul Blue Demons, we have number 1, Katie Gamsky, number 2, Natalie Rizzo, number 4, Genesis Reyes, number 6, Lauren Blasey, number 8, Anastia Shatava, and then number 7, Kelsey Bowler.
We are about to get underway. We do want to mention, if you are on the DePaul campus, for $5 a donation to the Sign Out Foundation, which of course goes to support breast cancer, you can try to get a pink DePaul jersey in the raffle. You can also try to get a pink iPod Shuffle or a pink Nike bag with a bunch of other goodies. There are also DePaul pink t-shirts, which are now sitting next to me. We got dropped off. And
it's t-shirt time, baby.
It is t-shirt time here at DePaul. Also, we want to thank Carly Todd and the rest of the athletic department for some DePaul t-shirts
that we do.
Be rocking at the other games. As we're about to get underway, going left to right on your radio dial, DePaul, and then South Florida on the right. As Genesis Reyes set serve, sends it on over, played by the libero for the South Bowl. Set down and getting the first kill and the point on the evening is number 11, Kayla Walton for the Bulls. 1-0 South Florida on top.
Yeah, a little bit cocky right there. It's the first point of the game. No need to run it around like a jet airplane, but you know it bounced off the double block. Nothing DePaul could do right there.
Back to serve now. Hop serve by the Bulls. Sent over to Reyes. Reyes up to Gamsky. Passes it to Shatava. Shatava hits it over the net from the 10-foot line. Bulls now going in the middle. Good dig down low by Blasey. Gamsky goes for the dump. Not there. Set now from the back row. Sending it over is Alhausen, returned by the Blue Demons. Alhausen now coming. Tries to tip it over. Cannot. Goes into the net. Blue Demons with the point. Tonight we might have to call them the Pink Demons. 1-1.
That you might good call on that one, but great rally back and forth, just staying with the sets, and unfortunately Creek just sends it into the net right there. But the fact that they stayed with the sets right there and continued the blocks, and you're trying to cause USF to make some unforced errors, and you happen to do that by sending it into the net.
Gomez back to serve. Hop serve sends it on over to Reyes. Gamsky's getting it to the far side of Shatava. Shatava into the double block, and the roof's going to go to the Bulls. On it was Rosier and Walton with the team block. 3-1, the Bulls on top.
Yeah, we noticed that a lot in practice early. We got here a little bit earlier than Normer, and we saw it. They're a pretty powerful team, and they have great height in the front line.
Gomez hop serve sends it over to Reyes, passing it to Gamsky, who sets to the outside of Shatava near the antenna. Shatava's going to get her first kill of the evening, sending it cross court. All smiles for the Blue Demons. 3-2 as they get the deficit to 1.
Yeah, the Belarus bomber right there. She's using her power, just pounding it through that double block and sends it out the back off the tip.
Katie Gamsky set serve, sends it on over, played by the libero near the antenna, and sent to the back row and out of bounds. Oh, it's going to go off the tip, so the kill's going to go to Jabira Davis with the kill 4-2 off the tip block.
Yeah, that was tough right there. You know, it's just a fingertip, fingernail, anything like that. And the up official saw it.
Now back to serve for the Bulls is Cabrera. She sends it over to Blasey. Backs up by Gamsky. Rizzo's able to punch it over without hitting the net. Now sent up near the antenna. Davis sends it down. Returned by Bowler right over the net. Offense going again from the Bulls, coming from the back row. Tip shot over. Good dig by Bowler. Gamsky backs it now to Blasey, who sends it off the block. And played by South Florida. Getting the pancake is Bowler, keeping this rally alive. Shatava sends it to the back row. And now the Bulls setting up their offense. Tipped over by Davis. Bowler sends it into the net as Rizzo can't get it out of there. Point to the Bulls, but a great rally and effort by the Blue Demons.
Yeah, nothing to be disappointed about right there. Great rally back and forth. You're able to hang with USF right now. Your offense is firing pretty good right now. Yeah, you may be getting into some double blocks, but that's going to happen. You just got to play off of it.
Cabrera set serve. The lefty sends it on over to Reyes. Gamsky back set to Rizzo. Slide spike into the block and played by Bowler. Gamsky now to the far antenna. Shatava off the block. It rolls along the tape in the net, and Shatava's going to get the kill as it drops down 5-3. The Blue Demons hanging in there early.
Yeah, good job by Shatava just pounding through that double block, and that's something we haven't really seen this year is them trying to pound through the double block. So it's good, and you had USF suck to the far side.
Rooks set serve, sends it on over to South Florida. Good dig down low, sent over by Davis to Bowler. She digs it out to Gamsky, back set to Blasey. Blasey into the block. She is blocked by Davis as the ball coming near our table. 6-3, South Florida on top.
Yeah, unfortunately right there, and just caught a little out of position off the double block, and it goes out of bounds.
Davis now sets her for the Bulls towards the back row, and it goes long. Point to the Blue Demons on the service air, 6-4. As the Blue Demons are going to get the serve back and going back. The only person not in all pink for the Blue Demons is the libero, Kelsey Bowler. Bowler now, little hop serve, sends it on over to Riviera. Set near the antenna now, coming down on the cross-court shot is number 18, El Hussein. She sends that out of bounds, point to the Blue Demons. It's a 1-point game.
Yes, smart. You know, the one thing I like about the way Bowler serves is you never know where she's really going to go because she's running up. She's not really going in a general direction.
As now the Bulls return to Bowler serve. Davis sends it over, misplayed by Gamsky. Point goes to the Bulls on the miss hit. 7-5. It's a 2-point game again.
Yeah, a little bit of a rotation error right there by Gamsky. She kind of got pulled in a little bit too far and got caught between a rock and a hard place, not knowing whether to set her bump.
Riviera now serves it over to Bowler to Gamsky near to Lansky on the outside, and it's sent up at the net. Creek is blocked, and Bowler's going to send that near Griffin at the table. Kay Griff, unfortunately, can't play for DePaul legally. So the point's going to go to South Florida, 8-5.
I mean, if I put a wig on and shaved every day, I might be able to.
That's asking
I'm
a lot.
pretty enough.
Riviera sends it on over to Bowler. To Gamsky, trying to go for the one-timer to Creek, and a good return by the Bulls. Now push towards the back row, and landing in bounds, getting the kill is number 18, El Hussein. Point to the Bulls, 9-5, their largest lead of the evening.
Yeah, once again, Gamsky just kind of caught out of position and not really knowing what to do, and it's just tough.
As timeout on the floor by DePaul, we're going to take this quick timeout. We'll be right back with Set 1 action here on Chicagoland Sports Radio.
After the high school girls volleyball season ends, the action doesn't stop at the Great Lakes Center located at 579 North Oakhurst Drive in Aurora. On Sunday, December 4th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Collegiate Recruiting Combine. For only $75, girls can go through the combine where all their information will be emailed to all college and universities in the United States. And then from December 28th to the 30th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Center Holiday Clinic Series. For more information, go to GreatLakesCenter.com or email Luke at GreatLakesCenter.com. The Great Lakes Volleyball Center in Aurora, where the volleyball season never ends.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And we're back here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life. Alex Cicero with Kyle Griffin, K-Griff89. Donate to the Griffzilla Foundation. Your tax-deductible donations go to support your local eateries here in the Lincoln Park area. As Riviera is going to go back to serve for the Bulls, the only player wearing pink for South Florida. She sends the set serve out of bounds. Good communication by DePaul. The ice works. 9-6. as Blasey is going to go back to serve for the Blue Demons. Blasey, the lefty, set serve, sends it on over to South Florida, up at the neck, trying to go for the slide spike. Good block by Creek. Now sending it to the back row. Davis into Creek's block and kept alive by the Bulls. Hussein pushes it on over to Blasey. Gamsky to Creek. Creek pushing it towards the back row. Pushes that one just a bit too far. Point to the Bulls, 10-6. You got to like Creek's effort.
You can't be mad at that if you're coach. You know, you had USF sucked into towards the 10-foot line, and no one was in the near corner, so shoot it there. You know, you took the opportunity, it was there, you missed it. It happens.
Shelby Davy now, hop serve, sends it over to Bowler. Bowler into the net, kept alive by Gamsky, and Lansky's going to send it down. Lansky's going to get the tool kill. Griff, what do you got?
In support of breast cancer, I am going to go with a beautiful, beautiful hammer. I don't know why, that's in support of breast cancer.
I was expecting something completely different, like medical or something at first.
No.
All right. We got a hammer. We're keeping it simple here. Genesis Reyes now set serve on over the net to Riviera, the libero. Back set now going down is Davis. Good dig by Reyes. And sent over now by Gamsky up at the net, and getting the kill at the net is Chitaba. Height wins every day on the joust. 10-8 is your score.
That was not a joust there, Alex. And it was just a poor set by USF, and Chitaba was like, I am putting this down in your face, and you will like it.
The net is the one thing blocked for me, as the R1 blocks my view of the net, so Kyle's going to have to help me out on that one. Going for the cross-court kill is Kayla Walton. Puts it down with some authority, 11-8, as Reyes and Blasey could not get there in time for the Blue Demons.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It went into the near corner on the left-hand side, and Chitaba and Blasey just got to have better communication on who's going for what.
And now back to serve for the Blue Demons. Sending it on over on the hop serve. Reyes plays it to Gamsky now near the far antenna. Chitaba tries to go cross court. It does not go off the block. She sends it a bit too far. Point to South Florida as 12-8 now your score.
In the words of the almighty Alex Cicero, she didn't snap the wrist.
That she did. El Hussein now back to serve for the Bulls. Hop serve, sends it on over to Reyes. Gamsky going to set it to the far side of Chitaba. Chitaba goes off the block, getting the tool kill. Griff, what's our second tool kill?
Man, I need to get the list out again for this one, but I'm going to go with the stud finder.
The stud finder.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I'm pointing to you.
Oh, boy. Dr. Pete, we miss you. As Creek set serve, sends it on over to Riviera, up at the net, going for the tip. Kept alive by Chitaba on the dig. Blasey now coming from the 10-foot line, sent it over, kept alive by Davis. Back set now going, trying to go with the cross court is Walton. Kept alive by Gansey. Reyes now setting up Blasey in the back row. She sends it off the block, kept alive by the Bulls. Daly now setting up her teammate El Hussein in the back row, and she's going to get the kill as Creek can't handle it. Point to South Florida. 13-9, it's a 4-point lead again.
Yeah, that was one of the problems we saw at Western. They were having a little bit of problems with the back row and leaving like a one-man island back there. So they needed to correct that, and right now they haven't.
Gomez on the hop serve sends that one out of bounds. Point to the Blue Demons. 13-10, they're hanging in there. As Gamsky back to serve. The freshman set serve, hits the tape, and played by the Bulls. Daly's going to send it to Davis. Good dig by Bowler. Sent down, though, and put away. Bring out the Carpenter because there's a dent in the floor. Kyla Walton gets the kill.
Yeah, that right there was just a vicious kill, and kind of along the lines of the Chitaba thing. You know, Bowler kind of got sloppy on her bump and sent it over the net, and Walton was right there.
Back to serve now is Cabrera. Cabrera sends it over to Reyes. Gamsky backs at, slide spike by Rizzo. Good dig down low by Riviera. And sent over is by number 18, El Hussein. She's going to get the kill as Blue Demons cannot handle it. 15-10 your score. Griff, it's worth pointing out, though, that the lineup a little different than normal here in the first set as Rizzo's playing a little earlier than we normally see her.
Yeah, that definitely is. And that's one thing we haven't seen all year is the fact that she's in a lot earlier.
Cabrera float serve to Sproul, kept alive. It's going to be called 4 hits as Rizzo did make contact before Blasey sent it over. So point goes to South Florida, 16-10 as the Blue Demons take a timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back here in 30 seconds on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hey, this is Dr. Pete, SportsTownChicago.com, inviting you to check out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week. Their weight release program helped me drop over 50 pounds and over 10 pant sizes. Visit our homepage at SportsTownChicago.com or theedgeonair.com to find out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. DePaul Blue Demons Women's Volleyball. Alex Cicero along with Kyle Griffin. Follow him on Twitter, Kyle Griffin89.
KGriff89.
KGriff89.
Man, I don't want other people getting follows. Come on, man.
We're trying to just help out the Griffin family in general.
Yeah, that you are.
That
Got a long, historic program.
The Griffin family is a program now. DePaul trails 16-10 here in the first set from McGrath Phillips Arena. We do want to make sure that the PA announcer, Frank Rodriguez, is okay. Our station manager, Dr. Pete, was asking, make sure Frank's okay. We can't exactly yell across the gym, so Frank, if you're listening.
Hey, Frank.
We hope you're okay.
We hope you're okay. Not.
Well, see, Pete, we ask. We can go back and you can listen if you're not listening now. Claudia Cabrera back to serve for the Bulls. The lefty set serve, sends it on over to Reyes. Gamsky back set, slide spike by Rizzo. She has a block by Davis and Rosiera in on it. Point goes to the Bulls. 18-10. Olay on the Blue Demons defense.
A little bit too telegraphed right there on the back kill, and USF was just right there. And, they've got to work on that.
Cabrera floats, set serve, sends it over to Reyes. Gamsky able to set it up. Blasey punches it over, and Blasey is going to get the kill for the Blue Demons. 17-11 now the score, a much-needed point.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely needed a point right there. No reason you can't come back. It's a 6-point game. And, still plenty of time left.
As Rooks back to serve. Set serve, sends it on over. Played by Al-Hussein. Set up, and Davis sends it into the block. Rizzo is there. In on it is Blasey. Point to the Blue Demons, 17-12. They seem to have found their footing again.
That they have. And we saw this in Western, too. They would get a couple points, go on some strings, but then they would let Western come right back in it. They just can't let USF do that.
Rooks, set serve to Al-Hussein. Good set by Daly going down to her knees. Bowler now to Gamsky. To the one time to Rizzo. She's not there. Gamsky. Rizzo goes on the decoy. Lansky sends it down and dug out by Al-Hussein. Now set by Daly over to Davis, who sends it over on the free ball. Bowler to Gamsky. Back set. Coming in with it is Blasey and dug out by Riviera. Coming from the back row is Al-Hussein, kept alive by Bowler. Gamsky to Rizzo. She tips it over. It is out of bounds, not off the tip. Point's going to go to the Bulls after that long rally. 18-12. They're on top by 6.
And this is the one thing that DePaul had trouble with, too, was the back line of Western, and they're having trouble with that right now. USF is digging everything that they're shooting at them, and they're kind of having to go to more of a finesse game.
Hop serve to Bowler. Gamsky's going to set the back set to Blasey. Blasey has a block, kept it alive. Rizzo gets it out of the net. Bowler pushes it over on the free ball. As going for the dump and getting it is number 23, Shelby Daly. Bowler unable to pancake it. Point to the Bulls, 19-12. They caught the Blue Demons out of position.
That they did, and I hate to keep saying this. This is what happened in Western. They use their power, and then they hit you with the finesse, and then you just get caught off guard.
Davis serves it to Bowler. Rooks setting it up to Lansky. Lansky sends it down. She's going to get the kill as Riviera had some self-preservation, but no one else could help her out. Point to the Blue Demons, 19-13. Good to see Lansky get a kill.
That it is. It's been a little bit, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if she's been in coach's bad graces or what, but, it's good to see her get some playing time and being successful.
Bowler, the little run-up, hop serve, sends it on over. Sending it down and getting the kill, though, is Kamika Rosier. She gets the kill as Rooks cannot handle it, 20-13.
Yeah, it's one of those kills where you don't know whether to bump or set. You're in no woman's land.
As Janice Riviera serves it over to Bowler. Gamsky's going to set it to the outside. Lansky goes down. Is it off the block? There's a net violation going to be called on the Bulls first. So either way, Blue Demons get the point, 20-14 your score.
Yeah, that wouldn't have mattered. That ball landed clean in line, and just happened to call the net violation first because that's what happened.
Lacey set serve, sends it on over. Played by Cabrera. Going down is El-Hussein. Is it off the block? It is off the block of Gamsky. So the point's going to go to the Bulls. 21-14 is your score.
Been doing that a lot, too, using Gamsky as an extra blocker up front. They've needed a little bit of help, and, she's not the tallest person in the world, but you got to use what you got.
Shelby Davies serves it on over to Blasey. Bowler now passing it from the back row to Lansky. She tips it on over, played by Daly. Riviera's going to set up her teammate Davis in the back row. She sends it on over. Gamsky now going for Creek. Creek sends it down, kept alive by Daly. Now setting up El-Hussein, kept alive by Rooks. Gamsky sending it to the far side to Lansky. Lansky down, dug out by Riviera, up at the net now. El Hussein sends across court, and Rooks is there. Gamsky setting it up. Creek mistimes it. 4 hits are going to be called. It's going to drop to the ground. Point goes to the Bulls. Again, the Blue Demons hanging in there. They're just not finishing on the long rallies.
Yeah, they haven't been able to do that the last couple of matches we've covered with them. They're able to sustain the rallies. They're able to hang with it, but once it gets down to crunch time, they're not being able to punch it in.
Shelby Daly back to serve for the Bulls, waiting for the R1 to give her the signal. He just does. Now Daly with the approach, hop serve, sends it into the net. Point goes to the Blue Demons, 22-15.
Now it's back-to-back serves by her where she sent it into the net and kind of killing the momentum for USF. Just DePaul needs to capitalize on it, and it's something that they haven't done all night.
Genesis Reyes sends it on over to Riviera as Daly sends it over to Bowler. Now Geiger sending it up to Sproul. Sproul sends it down. It does not go off the block, so the hitting air goes to the Blue Demons. Point goes to the Bulls, 23-15.
A little bit of an auspicious tip off, and it kind of looked like it might have clipped a finger, but because it kind of took a funny upspin off of that. I don't know what I saw, but point goes to USF.
Valerie El Hussein to serve. Hop serve, sends that one out the back. Point goes to the Blue Demons, 23-16. They're going to take any point they can get.
Absolutely, you have to.
As Creek now, set serve, sends it on over to Riviera. Daly back set and coming down. Wow. I think you can hear that one at home. Give the kill to number 11, Kyla Walton.
Wow. That was absolutely vicious, and I'm sure you folks at home heard it through the microphones. That was a shot out of a cannon.
We're at set point. Gomez, hop serve, sends it over to Reyes. Miscommunication between Geiger and Sproul. It drops down in front of him to the floor. And with that, South Florida's going to take this first set 25-16. We'll be back here in a moment here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports. It's a way of life.
December 3rd at Moraine Valley Community College. SportsTownChicago.com welcomes you to the 2011 Illinois High School Girls Volleyball All-Star Game and Futures Game.
Get Garth Brooks on the phone, because the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
Watch the top 36 players in the state compete in a once-in-a-lifetime matchup, with proceeds benefiting a Silver Lining Foundation for breast cancer awareness.
Dump with the right hand, first dump for the night.
This year will also be the first Futures Game boasting the top 36 freshmen, sophomore, and juniors in the state as they make their case to be future All-Stars.
We're knotted up at 25 again.
Doors open at 1 p.m., the Futures Game starts at 3, and the All-Star Game goes at 5.
With this roof, I bring you shelter.
For more information, check out SportsTownChicago.com or drop us an email at info@SportsTownChicago.com. The 2011 Illinois High School Girls Volleyball All-Star Game, brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com, where we're in a league of our own.
I'm Rick Camp of Sportstown, Chicago, and I approve of this message.
It's t-shirt time!
Dr. Pete loves the free t-shirt. I do.
So we have some pressure to throw you a t-shirt.
Yes, I am wide base, so I fall easily. if you happen to throw it in our general direction, that is shout-outs all day.
To find out if Dr. Pete got a shirt, check out the blog at hsbchicago.blogspot.com or check sportstownchicago.com.
I got a shirt! Yes!
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. DePaul Blue Demons women's volleyball action. Alex LoCicero along with Kyle Griffin from McGrath Phillips Arena in Lincoln Park in Chicago. The Blue Demons dropped the first set to the South Florida Bulls, 25-16. Set 2 just about to get underway. For those of you not watching on our live stream account, they've switched sides. The Blue Demons are on the right. On the left are the Bulls, as the Bulls are going to have the first serve of this second set. And just a quick reminder, tonight is the Dig Pink. Sight Out Foundation is benefits breast cancer. $5 donation gets you a raffle ticket to try to win a game-worn jersey, pink jersey, an iPod Pink shovel, or a Nike gift bag.
The Nike gift bags are sweet. I want one.
There's a Nike pink towel, which is pretty cool, as Shelby Daly sends it on over to Rooks to get this underway. Gamsky sending it out to the outside. Blasey punches it on over. Walton now to Daly. El Hussein sends it over, played by Bowler. Gamsky standing up to the near antenna. Sending it over is Lansky. And getting the quick kill at the net is Rizzo. All smiles for her. 1-0. Blue Demons on an early jump.
Back again, Alex, on this side. It was Lauren Blasey with the kill, the lethal lefty.
I cannot see the net.
Yeah, you've got the R2 in your way.
As Rizzo sends it on over to Davis. As Daly sends it to Gomez. She gets it over. Now Rooks setting up Blasey on the outside and dug out by Daly. Back set by the Libero Riviera. It's blocked at the net by Allman. Rooks is going to set it up now for Blasey. To the lefty, comes over with it, plays it as it was blocked. Gamsky sends it out to the opposite side. Lansky tries to push it over, blocked. Good dig by Rooks. As being set from the back row is Davis, and she's going to send that one into the net. 2-0, the Blue Demons coming out strong.
One thing I've noticed about USF's game is they're very comfortable shooting from the 10-foot line. And you don't see a lot of teams that are comfortable with doing that.
Rizzo set serve on over the net as Walton sends it over to Rooks. Gamsky sending it up to Blasey on the outside. Blasey has a block. Gamsky tries to dig it out, but she sends that one out of bounds. Point's going to go to the Bulls. 2-1 your score.
Yeah, just a little out of position off the tip there. She got it off the double block and didn't really know how to recover after that. And, point goes to USF.
As now back to serve, dribbling the ball several times for the Bulls is El Hussein. She hop serves it over to Bowler. Gamsky going to back set to Blasey near the antenna. Blasey down as it hits the table, almost the computer.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Pete's.
Yeah, that it is. We can't actually reach in front of the table. That's still in play.
Yes, that is.
As that hit the front of the table, don't worry, Pete. We're taking care of things. 3-1, Blue Demons on top. Lacey set serve on over to Riviera. Back set by Shelby, and getting the kill is Kyla Walton as Ray is unable to go down, or Gamsky unable to go down and dig that one out. Point to the Bulls, 3-2 your score.
Yeah, once again, it's in that no one's position. You bump or set, and you don't really know.
Gomez back to serve now for the Bulls. Hop serve sends it on over to Bowler. She passes it up to Gamsky near the net. Allman trying to go on the slide tip. She gets it on over. Daly sending it up to the outside to Davis. Off the block, kept alive by Rooks. Gamsky sending it up to the near antenna. Lansky sends it cross court. It catches the back pink line. Easy to see here today. 4-2, the Blue Demons maintain their lead and momentum.
That it is. The pink lines are awesome. You can see everything, especially with the white and pink ball. It doesn't really blend in much. Great call. And just once again, this is the DePaul that we know, being able to sustain the drives and being able to put it away.
Reyes set serve, sends it on over, dug out of the net by Daly, and pushed over by Riviera. Allman goes down. Gamsky gets it out of the net, and Bowler sends it over on the free ball. Riviera over to Daly as Davis tries to push it over. Good dig down low by Spruill, as getting the kill is going to be Rosiera. She was there to block it at the net. The Blue Demons could not get it over on 3 hits. Point to the Bulls, 4-3. It's down to 1.
Yeah, just getting caught out of position a little bit and sending it into the net, not really knowing how to recover. Again, this has been a reoccurring problem, and not knowing how to recover in certain situations.
Claudia Cabrera back to serve, the junior 5'6" lefty. Set serve to Bowler. Gamsky sending up to the near antenna. Spruill sends it down. That hits the back wall. It doesn't go off the block. Lots of power, but you got to keep it in. 4-4, we are knotted up.
Yeah, lots of power, no snap, and she snaps that one down. She's got a probability of shooting at the back line, but that one hits the wall.
Cabrera set serve to Bowler. Gamsky sending it up to the antenna. Spruill now pushes it on over. Kept alive by Cabrera. As Daly setting it up to the 10-foot line, setting it down and getting the kill is El Hussein coming from way behind the 10-foot line. 5-4 your score. She jumps from Venezuela. and landed here in Chicago.
It's tough, when you've never really faced a team that's giving you problems from the 10-foot line, and they're just having to adjust for it. And I don't think they were honestly ready.
Cabrera, the lefty, set serve, sends it on over to the back row, played by Sproul. Gamsky back set. Allman trying to go down. She's blocked, kept alive by Reyes as Gamsky sets it up for Allman. Allman just pushes it on over. Riviera now to Daly. And setting it down is Rosier, kept alive by Reyes on the dig. Gamsky setting up Blasey. She comes over with the left hand as Daly tries to go for the dump. Not there. Kept alive by the Bulls as Davis pushes it on over in the middle of the court. The invisible woman there as the Blue Demons looked at each other with some miscommunication. 6-4 for the Bulls. The Blue Demons have to start talking a little more.
Yeah, that they do. They need to talk, and it's unfortunate that this, they have to talk. Communication is key.
Cabrera sends it on over to the net to Sproul. Gamsky sending it back to Sproul on the give and go as Bowler's there to help out off the block. Putting it down, getting the kill is Allman. As long as the R1 didn't block that one, I believe it was Allman.
That was Allman, and great call. The set really wasn't in a position to kill or anything like that, so she's like, you know what? I will tip it down.
As we go to Bowler, who has the Happy Gilmore-like approach to serving.
That she does.
As the hop little skip, now hop serve sends it on over to Riviera. As Daly going to set it up for Rosier. Good dig by Blasey. She gets out of the way to Gamsky. Sproul now sends it over. Sproul sends that one a bit too far, though. Did not snap the wrist. 7-5. The Bulls up by 2.
Yeah, they have to snap the wrist on this, and especially against a team like USF, they're a very good back line, and they just have to be able to snap it down. You can't really trust shooting at that back line.
Now back to serve is number 4, Casey Albano, as Sproul is going to push on over on the third one. There is Cabrera, backs up by Daly. Rosier goes down off the block. She splits Sproul and Rizzo. 8-5. The block didn't close for the Blue Demons. Timeout called, though, by Coach Edwards and the Blue Demons. We'll be right back here in a moment here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
Hi, it's Dave Jude. If you'd love a career in sports, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports or text Chicago Sports to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for on-air and behind the scenes in radio, TV, and web with internships, financial aid for those who qualify, and job placement. Start your career in less than a year. Check out exciting sports careers at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports or text Chicago Sports to 33239.
Now, back to Blue Demon Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back here to McGrath Phillips Arena. Alex O'Cissor along with Kyle Griffin, KGriff89 on Twitter. We're here as the Blue Demons trail 8-5 in the second set to the South Florida Bulls. We also, I guess, want to still give that shout out to Frank Rodriguez doing the PA announcing here, a fellow Chicagoland Sports Radio staff member. Yeah, and just got a round of applause from the crowd, and we just want to point out that
that is the loudest round of applause he's ever received in his whole entire life. I am happy for him.
And Pete, he has to be doing okay with that. As Albano sends it on over to Blasey. Bowler now up near the net to Sproul. Sproul pushes it into the block. Reyes can't dig it out. Point goes over to the Bulls. Sproul didn't see the wall there.
No, she didn't see the wall there, and also you've got the other 5 ladies getting sucked in too close to the 10-foot line, and that's where it hurts you. USF recognized it. Oh, well, I'm putting it at the 10-foot line.
Albano, hop serve sends it over to Blasey. Gamsky's going to back set it to Rizzo. Rizzo sends it off the block, kept alive by Riviera, and passed up by Albano. And El Hussein sends it on over. Bowler digging it down into the net as it's going to go back to the Blue Demons. Bowler to Blasey at the 10-foot line. It goes off the tape and down for the kill. Tape kill goes to Blasey. 9-6 your score. Blue Demons needed the point.
Yeah, tape kill right there. You definitely needed the point, and with that, it's tough to defend against any tape kill, and just luckily for DePaul, they got the point, but give it right back with Gamsky's serve.
Gamsky tried to go with the float serve. She sent that one right into the net, being a little too cautious. 10-6 your score in favor of South Florida.
It wasn't a bad call. They have like kind of a U-shaped defense off of serve, so if you can slip that one in there, you'd be all right.
Rivera sends it over to Bowler as Gamsky near to the outside antenna, and Blasey's going to get the kill. Some miscommunication on the Bulls. Albano and Rivera not communicating who was going for. Point goes to the Blue Demons. 10-7. They close the gap to 3.
Yeah, great sending it off the tip. She recognized it was coming. She said, I'm going to pound it right through your hands and make it go out of bounds. So
As
Great
Rooks
call.
set serve, sends it on over to El Hussein. As Daly tries to go for the two-handed dump, Rizzo's there to shove it right back in her face. Point to the Blue Demons, 10-8 your score. Rizzo was right on top of that ball.
Yeah, at 6'1", you're not going to be able to out-jump most 6'1" footers.
As Rooks set serve, sends that one out of bounds. The service error goes, the point goes to the Bulls, 11-8, back up on top by 3.
Yeah, not a bad idea shooting it that way, going towards the far line. They've had a little bit of trouble defending that way, and just trying to expose some weaknesses.
Shelby Daly now, hop serve, sends it over to Bowler at the net. The decoy, Lansky pushes it into the net. It's not going to be a block, and so the next contact is called as 4 hits, 12-8, as the Blue Demons starting to slip away just a little bit.
And once again, not a bad decision. It's just execution, and that's the key right now, that they're not following through it. They cannot execute on anything right now.
Daly hop serve to Bowler. Blasey on the outside, and Rizzo's going to send it over on the free hit. Good dig down low by Albano, and El Hussein sends it down. Bowler, great dig down low. Rooks passes it to Lansky. Lansky sends across court, and out of bounds. Point's going to go to the Bulls, 13-8. DePaul can't catch a break.
Yeah, it's tough falling away, and Lansky just did what she could.
As 2 balls now with
I don't think that's legal
Daly.
playing 2 balls.
You can't do that here. As Daly now with 1. Hop serve sends it over to Bowler. Gamsky sending it to the near antenna. Lansky into the block. Rizzo unable to do anything with it off the roof. Point goes to the Bulls, 14-8. Coach Edwards might be taking a timeout soon.
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably come pretty soon. They've gotten on a little bit of a run, and you kind of need to stop it.
Shelby Daly, the freshman out of Birmingham, Alabama. Hop serve sends it on over to Lansky. Gamsky back to Lansky, the roommate, goes cross court with the shot, sends it out of bounds. It does not hit the block. 15-8 in favor of the Bulls, and it seems like right now DePaul might have to change their strategy as they're not getting any tips at the net.
Yeah, that they do. They need to change something because they're struggling.
Daly hop serve on over. It goes out. Lansky gets out of the way. Good communication by Bowler. Point to DePaul. 15-9 now your score as Rizzo's going to go back to serve. Rizzo is going to wait as Creek checks back into the game for Almond. As Rizzo spins the ball now, set serve, sends it on over. Rivera up to Daly. She keeps it alive and sent over by Albano on the free ball. Rizzo to Gamsky back set, going cross court with it. And getting the kill is going to be Blasey as the Bulls cannot handle it. 15-10, 2 in a row for the Blue Demons and much needed points.
Yeah, that they are. They need a spark. They need something.
As back to serve now is Rizzo. Set serve, sends it on over the net to El Hussein. Daly sets it up, and Walton is blocked. Creek and Lansky there. Point goes to the Blue Demons on the roof. 15-11, no timeout needed. They're coming back.
That they are, and it's good. They're executing on their game plan and doing what they need to do.
Rizzo set serves on over to El Hussein. Daly back to Hussein on the outside, and she's able to split the block for the tool kill. Point to the Bulls, 16-11. I guess that's a good way to stop the momentum. Always bust out a tool out of the tool shed.
Yeah, that it is. And we've seen DePaul do that. They just, no defending that.
As El Hussein back to serve now for the Bulls. Dribbling the ball, 2 hands, leans over. A little bit of an odd approach before you serve. And she sends it into the net. On the service there, the Blue Demons get the point right back. 16-12, it's down to 4 again.
Yeah, there's no momentum loss right there. If you when you give it up, they send it into the net. Momentum's right back.
Blasey, float serve on over to Gomez. She's calling for it, and going down is Walton. Wow. Walton gets up and sends it straight into the floor. That's gravity. 17-12 after that monster hit.
Yeah, and the one thing that's really, I don't know if you guys can see it from the live stream cam, but she's got a knee brace on her left knee, and that's your push-off leg. So she's obviously playing through a little bit of pain, but enough to where she's powerful enough to slam it down.
Gamsky back set and going down with it is, and out of bounds is Creek. She does not get it off the block. Point to the Bulls, 18-12. It seems like every time the Blue Demons try to go off the tip, they're just not getting it this evening.
No, they're not, and it's really hurting them. It really is. They can't get any luck on their side, and it's really hurting.
Gomez hop serve, sends it on over to Bowler. She puts it right at the net, and the Bulls capitalize at getting the kill. Kamika Rosier, 19-12, timeout by Coach Edwards. We'll be right back in a moment here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
Hey guys,
guys, it's Pete McMurray. Every time I'm out and about, people always ask, Pete, how do I become a DJ? How can I hang out at cool concerts, go backstage, and most importantly, be on the air? Well, I'm here to tell you about the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for a career in radio, TV, and web design, on air and behind the scenes. Classes meet 3 days or nights a week, and in less than a year, you'll be ready to start your career in broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting laid for those who qualify. They'll help get you into a career that you can love at their suburban campus in Lombard. They're enrolling now. ROCK. That's beonair.com/rock, or you can text ROCK to 33239. That's ROCK to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me.
And welcome back, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. DePaul Blue Demons volleyball. Alex Cicero with Kyle Griffin, K. Griff 89. DePaul trails this second set 19-12. The Bulls just going on a little bit of a run just before the timeout. DePaul needing to come out now with a little run of their own to get back in this and even it up at one set apiece.
Yeah, chunk it. Go little by little. You need to get back in this. You cannot let USF get out any further.
Gomez, hop serve, sends it on over to Rooks. To Gamsky on the backside. Creek goes into it, blocked at the net as Bowler now to Blasey at the 10-foot line. Blasey sends it on over as Daly keeps it alive. Gomez now setting up Walton. Walton down. Bowler able to keep it alive with a little self-preservation. And Gamsky sends it on over on the free ball. Walton now to Daly, and now the 10-foot line. Hussein sends it on over. And tumbling down is Blasey to get it. Gamsky setting it up on the outside. Lansky sends it down. Lansky's going to get the kill as Gomez sends that one into the net. Point to the Blue Demons, 19-13. Big point for DePaul.
Into the net and into the antenna. Great job by DePaul to get it over. You know, you've got some power on this USF team, and they're being able to hang in right now.
Reyes, set serve, sends it on over to Hussein. Back set by Daly. Walton's going to get it off the block and get the kill, 20-13. They are 5 points away from taking the second set.
Wow. You know, Walton's just very powerful, and there's no stopping it. She's powering through every double block that's being put in her way, and they just need to get up a little bit faster to get it in the way.
As Sproul now passing it up to Gamsky and sending it out of bounds. Not off the tip is Creek. She was trying to go off the tip again. Cannot do so. 21-13, point to the Bulls.
Yeah, the ones for them right now aren't working. Backslides aren't killing. You know, they're telegraphing a little bit too much.
Cabrera set serve to Bowler. Bowler passes it to Gamsky. Creek tips it on over, and there is Daly. As Cabrera now to Hussein. Bowler tries to dig it. She sends that one off the back wall. Point goes to the Bulls. 22-13 is your score.
Yeah, that's, you know, the team was yelling at Bowler to that one was out, but you know, she thought otherwise and played it. Being a team captain, you know, she kind of overrules everything.
As Cabrera waiting for the whistle, now sets serve, just clears the net, hits the tape, drops down for the ace. Bowler was sliding down and could not adjust once it hit the tape. Point goes to the Bulls. 22-13, that's a tough break. Or 23-13, that's a tough break for the Blue Demons.
Yeah, that's a real tough break. You know, she was in the right position. It just happened to grab the tape and drop over the top of her head, and she'd already slid past.
Cabrera set serve to Bowler, now passing it to Geiger. Slide spike by Creek, and kept alive by Rivera. Daly to the outside, sending it off the block, and kept alive by Reyes. Geiger now to the near side. Sproul sends it off the block. Hussein to Daly, and getting the block is Sproul, and Creek in on that for the Blue Demons. 23-14. Good job closing the block.
Absolutely good job of closing the block. This is what they've needed to do the whole time. Get up in time for that double block and close it. You know, you can't have any gaps.
Bowler, the approach and the hop serve. Hussein to Daly, now to the outside antenna, and Delaney Bell sends that one off the block. Point goes to the Bulls. 24-14, 10-point lead and set point for South Florida.
Yeah, that right there is a little bit of self-preservation by Bowler. She just tried to get it a hand in the way, a forearm in the way, anything to get that one over, but just a little bit too fast.
Casey Albano, the lefty, hop serve to Reyes. Geiger, backset slide spike, going off the block, getting the tool kill is Rizzo. Griff, what do you got?
Oh, God, what do I got now? How about some tin snips?
Tin snips it is. 24-15 your score as Geiger, the lefty, set serve, sends it on over. As Daly's going to set it to the far side. Hussein down. Reyes cannot get down in time to dig it out. Point to the Bulls. 25-15, they take this second set. They've taken the first two We'll be right back here in a few minutes on Chicagoland Sports Radio with Set 3 action from McGrath-Phillips Arena. We'll be back in just a few moments.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune in to us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sports Town Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sunday.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, don't forget to tune in to us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA, Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
After the high school girls volleyball season ends, the action doesn't stop at the Great Lakes Center located at 579 North Oakhurst Drive, Aurora. On Sunday, December 4th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Collegiate Recruiting Combine. For only $75, girls can go through the combine where all their information will be emailed to all colleges and universities in the United States. And then from December 28th to the 30th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Center Holiday Clinic Series. For more information, go to GreatLakesCenter.com or email Luke at Luke@GreatLakesCenter.com. The Great Lakes Volleyball Center in Aurora, where the volleyball season never ends.
Hey, this is Dr. Pete, SportsTownChicago.com, inviting you to check out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week. Their weight release program helped me drop over 50 pounds and over 10 pant sizes. Visit our homepage of SportsTownChicago.com or theedgeonair.com to find out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week.
Hi,
Hi, it's Dave Jude. If you'd love a career in sports, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports or text Chicago Sports to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for on-air and behind the scenes in radio, TV, and web with internships, financial aid for those who qualify, and job placement. Start your career in less than a year. Check out exciting sports careers at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports or text Chicago Sports to 33239.
Hey guys, it's Pete McMurray. Every time I'm out and about, people always ask, Pete, how do I become a DJ? How can I hang out at cool concerts, go backstage, and most importantly, be on the air? Well, I'm here to tell you about the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for a career in radio, TV, and web design, on air and behind the scenes. Classes meet 3 days or nights a week, and in less than a year, you'll be ready to start your career in broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting offers hands-on training, exciting internships, job placement assistance, and financial aid for those who qualify. They'll help get you into a career that you can love at their suburban campus in Lombard. They're enrolling now for upcoming classes, and seats are filling up quickly. To get started, go to beonair.com/rock. That's beonair.com/rock, or you can text ROCK to 33239. That's ROCK to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
This is our time. This is our team. This season, Northwestern University Men's Club Hockey comes to Sportstown, Chicago, bringing you all of the action from the ice to the behind the scenes. Follow along as Northwestern embarks on their run for the national championship. We'll have all the play-by-play calls, pre- and post-game interviews, and our in-game interviews with the players for home games. Tune into the Lamplighters every week as they break down the past games and preview the matchups for that week, as well as having players and coaches join us to talk about the team. Season starts September 23rd, and all home games are played at Robert Crown Ice Arena in Evanston. Northwestern University Club Hockey. Our time, our team.
December 3rd at Moraine Valley Community College. SportsTownChicago.com welcomes you to the 2011 Illinois High School Girls Volleyball All-Star Game and Futures Game.
Get Garth Brooks on the phone, because the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
Watch the top 36 players in the state compete in a once-in-a-lifetime matchup, with proceeds benefiting a Silver Lining Foundation for breast cancer awareness.
Dump with the right hand, first dump for the night.
This year will also be the first Futures Game boasting the top 36 freshmen, sophomore, and juniors in the state as they make their case to be future All-Stars.
We're knotted up at 25 again.
Doors open at 1 p.m., the Futures Game starts at 3, and the All-Star Game goes at 5.
With this roof, I bring you shelter.
For more information, check out SportsTownChicago.com or drop us an email at info@SportsTownChicago.com. The 2011 Illinois High School Girls Volleyball All-Star Game, brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com, where we're in a league of our own.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
Hi, I'm Steve Mielhausen, host of the Fight Club, right here on SportsTownChicago.com. And if you want to hear exciting highlights like this,
I mean, you can go deep. Oh, he got rocks. Dos Santos looking for the finish. He's out. It is all over.
Good left hand. The end is there. And that is it. Just like that. Game, set, match.
Hector Lombard. Losing for the first time.
and make sure you tune in to the only MMA show here in Chicago. So make sure you tune in to the Fight Club on SportsTownChicago.com.
I'm Rick Camp of Sportstown Chicago, and I approve of this message.
It's teaser time.
Dr. Pete loves the free t-shirt. I do.
So we have some pressure to throw you a t-shirt.
Yes, I am wide-based, so I fall easily. if you happen to throw it in our general direction, that is shout-outs all game.
To find out if Dr. Pete got a shirt, check out the blog at hsbchicago.blogspot.com or check sportstownchicago.com.
I got a shirt! Yes!
Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Every day. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday.
Ale Dirty.
And welcome back. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com, home of DePaul Blue Demons women's volleyball. DePaul dropped the first two sets, 25-16, 25-15 to the University of South Florida, the Bulls. Again, shout out to the one and only Frank Rodriguez doing the PA announcing here this evening. I'm Alex Cicero, Kyle Griffin, K Griff 89 to my right. As we're getting ready for set three, going left to right if you're just listening. The Blue Demons on the left, the Bulls on the right. As DePaul will get this first serve of the third set. The printer has been fixed, so we're finally going to have stats in this third set.
Yeah, we will. As soon as we get a stoppage in play, we'll go over some, but it's not pretty, Alex. It's not pretty.
We'll leave it at that. It's not pretty. As Gamsky is going to start this third set. Set serve sends it on over to Rivera. As Daly sends it over to Gomez. She pushes it on over. Gamsky digs it out. Bowler now passing to Blasey. She tries to go cross court. Looks like she caught it off her wrist. Sends that one way out of bounds, but net violation on the Bulls. Ooh. So they catch a break and get the first point.
Yeah, I think that one is going to go off of Rodriguez, Gomez, and just unfortunate for USF.
Daly back set, and going down off through the wall is Walton. She can run through Lansky and Rizzo as they just couldn't close in time. We're tied up at 1.
Yeah, that right there, you almost need a wall of Shatava, of about four Shatavas in that case. It's tough.
El Hussein now with the hop serve to Lansky. Gamsky back to Lansky on the far antenna. Blocked at the net. Walton there with Rodriguez Gomez. The team block goes to the Bulls. 2 on the score. Lansky didn't see running into a wall.
Yeah, she didn't see that, but I'm looking over at the bench right now, and you've got Shatava sitting there without her shoe on. It looks like she might have hurt herself in that second set. She doesn't look too happy right now.
Reyes to Bowler. Bowler sets. She's going to be calling for the double hit. Not every day you see the libero trying to set from the back row near the antenna. 3-1 your score. The Bulls now starting to pull away.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a tough situation trying to set from the back row for the libero. Normally you see him bump from that position, and I think she was just trying to do something else and get a little bit of more on it.
El Hussein sends it on over to Blasey. Gamsky back set. Rizzo goes into it, has a block. Bowler's there to recover. Gamsky to the far antenna. Lansky's going to push it on over as Daly's there to dig it out. Rivera. And coming from the back row is Hussein, the bowler. Gamsky now to Lansky. Lansky sends across court. Rivera digs down low. Daly gets it, passes it on over to Bell, who sends it over. Kept alive by Gamsky, and Ray is going to send it over on the free ball. Riviera up to Daly, now back near the antenna to Bell. Bowler, good dig to Gamsky, now going cross court to Lansky, pushes it on over. Daly there. Rivera now coming is Hussein from the back row, and the block by the Blue Demons. It goes to Blasey and Rizzo in on the team block. 3-2, good rally.
Yeah, great rally on both sides, and it's just good. You know, Coach probably said in the locker room, you guys are playing like crap. You need to get something and get it now.
Brooks set serve on over the net to Bell. Back set by Daly, going down with it. Walton is blocked. Not every day you see 6'3" blocked at the net by 6'1", but Rizzo's able to do that. Point goes to the Blue Demons. We're tied up at 3. Brooks set serve on over the net to Bell. Daly back set to Walton. Walton cross court. It goes out of bounds. Does not catch that pink tape. Well, Blue Demons back on top by 1 at 4-3.
Yeah, this is what you need. You need to force them to cause errors and confuse them by blocking their best player. That's a huge asset you have right now.
Daly going to set it up. Gomez tries to go for the quick one-time kill. She's going to be called for the double hit. And the point goes to the Blue Demons, 5-3. This is exactly what the Blue Demons have to do with their net play.
This is a phenomenal net play right now. Coach has got them inspired, and you need this.
Bell now passing to Daly. Back set to Walton, cross court, and there is Gamsky. Bowler going to pass to Blasey from the 10-foot line. Blasey goes off the block, sent right back over. Blasey sets it to Gamsky, sending now to the far side to Sproul. Sproul sends across court. Rivera is there. Daly passing it to Bell, pushes it on over. Right there is Sproul. Gamsky to Rizzo. Rizzo right into the roof of Gomez. Point to the Bulls, 5-4. Rizzo didn't see the block.
No, she didn't, and that's the one thing when they call for the ones, they're not really paying attention to that. They're going for the one, and that's what they stick with.
Now back to serve is Rodriguez Gomez for the Bulls. Dribbles the ball a few times, approaches, hop serve, sends it on over to Bowler. Gamsky having to dive down to save it, and Sproul's going to send it over on the free ball. Gomez up to Daly, who's going for the one time. There was a decoy on it, Rozier is going to get the kill, but Walton came in and really confused the Blue Demons on the decoy. Knotted up at 5 now.
Yeah, great decoy by USF and really confused DePaul on what they were going to do.
Gomez, hop serve, sends it inbounds. Bowler thought she was deeper than she was. It drops in for the ace. 6-5. The Bulls back on top by 1.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a dip and dive by that ball. That one just snuck in and hit the line, and the line judge calls it as he sees it.
Gomez now, hop serve, sends it on over to Bowler. Gamsky now back set to Blasey. Blasey gets it off the block. Gomez to Daly to the 10-foot line. Hussein comes down with it. Bowler digs it and gets it right over to Gomez. Daly back set to Walton. Walton cross court. Gamsky cannot handle it. Good catch by the fans in the crowd. Point goes to the Bulls as Rivera waving the towel on the Bulls bench in excitement. 7-5. They're up by 2.
Yeah, Walton's got the power behind it, and it's tough to defend.
Gomez hop serve to Bowler. Gamsky now sending it to the far antenna. Sproul sends it down. Dug out by Gomez. Daly to Rozier, who goes for the quick one. There's no answer for Rozier in the middle. 8-5 your score. Timeout, Coach Edwards and DePaul will take it with him. Right back here in a moment on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
After the high school girls volleyball season ends, the action doesn't stop at the Great Lakes Center located at 579 North Oakhurst Drive, Aurora. On Sunday, December 4th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Collegiate Recruiting Combine. For only $75, girls can go through the combine where all their information will be emailed to all colleges and universities in the United States. And then from December 28th to the 30th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Center Holiday Clinic Series. For more information, go to GreatLakesCenter.com or email Luke at GreatLakesCenter.com. The Great Lakes Volleyball Center in Aurora, where the volleyball season never ends.
Now, back to DePaul Volleyball on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
And welcome back, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. DePaul Blue Demons women's volleyball. DePaul trails 8-5 here in the third set after dropping the first 2 to the South Florida Bulls. Kyle, what do the Blue Demons have to do to erase this 3-point deficit and force it to 4?
Well, what they really need to do is play to their strengths. You haven't really seen it. Their strengths have been the last couple of matches. They're outside hitting and not making mistakes. If you cannot make mistakes in any level of play, you'll be fine. But right now they're having trouble with that. They can't seem to grasp but not making errors.
As Gomez over to Bowler. Gamsky with the back set to Blasey. Blasey tries to go cross court, doesn't hit the block, doesn't hit the line. It goes out of bounds. Point to South Florida. 9-5, and again DePaul falling into that trap of trying to go off the block.
Yeah, that they are. They're getting trapped every time.
They want to give you those tools. As Gomez sends it over to Bowler. Bowler sends it to the wrong side. Gamsky was on the right. She passed it to the left. Point goes to the Bulls on the miscommunication. 10-5.
Yeah, return errors, and there have been a lot of errors so far tonight, and it's uncalled for.
And a service error, speaking of which, Gomez sends that one out of bounds for the Bulls. DePaul's going to get the point. 10-6. They'll take the point any way they can. As Bowler back to serve with probably the most entertaining kind of approach. Little run up, hop serve, sends it over to Bell. Daly setting it from the 10-foot line. Hussein down. Bowler tries to dive to make any contact. Can't handle it. Point goes to the Bulls. It's now 10-6 and 11-6. South Florida's starting to bring some of the heat.
That they are, and it's tough against a team that has a .30 percentage and 13 kills in the first set on 3 errors and 11 in the second on 4 errors.
Cabrera now sends it over to Bowler. Gamsky to Sproul. Sproul's going to get the tool kill. Criff, what do you got for us?
We got their Sproul with the tool kill. I'm going to go with, how about a lawn aerator?
Sounds good. Thank you there, Bobby. As Creek is going to tip it at the net, kept alive by South Florida. Bowler to Gamsky to the far side antenna. Sproul sends across court, kept alive by Rivera. Daly now passing it to Bell in the back row. Self-preservation by Rooks. Gamsky far side to Sproul. Sproul sends it across court. Doesn't hit the block. Point goes to the Bulls. 12-7 now your score.
Yeah, coach really needs to emphasize the snap of the wrist. None of the outside hitters right now are doing it, and they're getting sucked into these traps of trying to hit it off the blocks. Snap the wrist, and the chances of you hitting it down into play are greater than not.
As Blasey's going to mishandle the serve receive. Bowler couldn't get around her. Point goes to the Bulls. 13-7. Griff just dawned on me. They have to go the bend and snap. Bring the wrist back and then snap it forward.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to watch Legally Blonde a few times.
Yeah, they definitely do. Get the bend and snap, and the bend on the jump and the snap on the swing. I don't know what they need to do right now, but they need to make up some sort of ritual to Cobra Strike or something.
To something. Albano sends it over to Trzynski, who just checked into the game. Gamsky back, slide spike by Creek. Kept alive by Rivera with a good one hand and sent over by Albano. As Trzynski to Gamsky to the far side to Sproul. Sproul sends a cross court and out of bounds. She was falling away when she hit it. Point goes to the Bulls, 14-7. DePaul needs to figure out their offense quick.
Yeah, they do. And, the thing is, when you yourself have given up 21 errors in these first two sets, it's not fair.
Joust won by Gamsky over El Hussein and sent over on the free ball by Cabrera. Trzynski back slide spike by Creek. She has it blocked into her face. Bowler makes contact but slides under the net Dr. Pete style. Point goes to the Bulls. 16-7 is your score.
Well, she actually slid gracefully, whereas Dr. Pete more or less ran into the net and slid.
Again, hard to.
Like
again,
a baseball
I'm blocked and can't see. I just saw her slide and hit the net. As Albano tries to go for the float serve, sends that one to the bottom of the net. Point goes to the Blue Demons, 15-8. And substitutions now coming for the Blue Demons as Reyes checks back into the game, as does Lansky. Ray is going to go back to serve. You want to hear the interview in Spanish that Dr. Pete did with her? Check it out, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Very amusing for our friends in Espanol. Reyes set serve, sends it on over to Rivera. She passes it up at the net and passed back over by Rivera. Reyes back slide swipe by Geiger. Creek sends that one out of bounds on the slide attempt. Point goes to South Florida. 16-8 your score.
Well, they're gonna get the antenna call right there, and that one hit up in the antenna for USF, and the point's gonna go to DePaul.
As originally they called in favor of South Florida, but then the officials conferring with one another. Claire Lessinger, the head coach for South Florida, trying to get some sort of explanation as to why the reversal. But you know what? That's why we have 4 officials in college. They can get all the angles. And the point's going to go to the Blue Demons. So 16-9 your score.
Yeah, need that.
Reyes,
roll with it.
Set serve, sends it on over to Rivera. As Daly sends it on the back set. The slide spike and kill goes to Kamika Rosier. Reyes couldn't handle it. There's their 17th point. 17-9 as I get hit in the foot with the ball. And it goes onto the court.
Yeah, that's all right. Better than getting hit in the face like Dr. Pete.
Rivera now, hop serve, sends it on over to Trzynski. She digs it. Geiger now to the far side. As Lansky has a block, she's able to pass it out of the net. Reyes back to Lansky. Lansky down. Lansky kill. There was a lot of aggression and frustration put into that swing.
I don't blame her. You have a good team. You have the talent to compete with anybody in the Big East. They're just not doing it successfully.
Creek float serve, sends it over. Daly now to El Hussein, who has it blocked by Rizzo. 4 hits called. Point by the Blue Demons, 17-11. The Blue Demons showing some emotion and passion on the court.
They need to get angry. They need to show emotion. They need to show compassion. They need to show all these things that are going to help them get points. And if it means yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering, do it.
Rivera now returns it. And going for the dump is going to be Daly. And the Blue Demons able to recover from it. Now going for the slide push over the net was Gomez. Lansky able to keep it alive. Reyes keeps it alive. Trying to pancake it was Geiger. And just throwing it was Creek with 2 hands. But that was the 4th hit. Not like it would have made a difference. 18-11. The Bulls get the point.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You had 2 back-to-back great returns by Reyes. And, just unfortunate.
As back to serve now the freshman Shelby Daly for the Bulls. As we have a brief stoppage as Rivera trying to clarify with the R1. I think it was a rotation that she was clarifying, as now the R1 signals and Daly. Hop serve sends it on over to Trzynski. Geiger able to take it out. Lansky's blocked by the double wall. It goes over the head of Bowler and Reyes in the back row as they were near the 10-foot line. Point to the Bulls, 19-18. DePaul caught with poor spacing.
Absolutely poor spacing. When you're all inside the 10-foot line on the far inside corner, there is nothing you can do about that. You're beat every time.
Daly sends it over. Trzynski to Geiger, sending a cross-court to Lansky. She's going to try to tip it over. Sends that one into the net, and the antenna point goes to the Bulls. The timing between Geiger and Lansky seems to be off. 20-11 your score, and timeout to Paul. We'll be back with Set 3 action here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
I'm Rick Camp of Sportstown, Chicago, and I approve of this message.
It's T-shirt time.
Dr. Pete loves the free T-shirt. I do.
So we have some pressure to throw you a T-shirt.
Yes, I am wide base, so I fall easily. if you happen to throw it in our general direction, that is shout-outs all game.
To find out if Dr. Pete got a shirt, check out the blog at hsbchicago.blogspot.com or check sportstownchicago.com.
I got a shirt! Yes!
And welcome back, ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. K-Griff89 can be your DJ for just a tax-deductible donation.
That's right. I do it for cookies, cupcakes, bratwurst, Italian sausages, hamburgers, pizza, pasta, all the above.
It's a good fee. As South Florida with the serve. Daly sends it on over to Trzynski. Geiger and Lansky pushes it on over. Dug out by Daly. Kept alive by Albano and sent over by Hussein. Bowler tries to slide and dig it out. Cannot get there. Sends it out of bounds. Point to the Bulls. 21-11. 10-point lead for South Florida. Trying to take it in straight sets.
Yeah, it's just tough the way DePaul's playing right now. They're firing on two cylinders. And
Daly hop serve to Trzynski. Geiger to Lansky. Lansky down from the middle, and Rivera able. Daly's back set. Sent on over by the Bulls. Geiger trying to go for the dump. Rivera is there to recover. Daly now sending it to the near antenna. Hussein sends it into the double block. Rizzo and Geiger in on it. Rizzo excited. 21-12 as DePaul able to close on the block.
Yeah, I don't. They need to get fired up, and that's the only thing that's going to help them.
Geiger set serve over to Rivera. Daly back set. Coming on the outside is Hussein. Rizzo's able to block it, and a lift's going to be called on the Bulls on Daly. Point goes to the Blue Demons. 22-12. They're hanging in there.
Well, when you underhand flip something and it goes over the net, chances are you lift it.
Geiger set serve on over to Hussein. Daly back to Hussein on the near side. Tipped on over. Geiger and Lansky collide with one another. Geiger's going to push it over on the free ball as it's dug out by Daly. And getting the roof is Rizzo. Rizzo's excited. 22-13, making her presence known in the middle of the court.
Yeah, the silent ninja strikes. She hasn't really been too silent tonight. They need her right now.
Hussein up to Daly. The decoy, double decoy. Hussein down. Good dig by Reyes. Geiger to Rizzo in the middle. Pushes it on over. Played by Daly. Rivera now back to the outside. Hussein down into the double wall. And dug out by Albano. Hussein set up. Pushes it on over. Geiger able to dig it out. Blasey saves it from going into the net. And Bowler over on the free ball. It's set up at the net. And Hussein sends across court. Good dig by Bowler, sliding to her knees. Geiger back set to Blasey. Blasey cross court off the block. Kept alive by Daly. Rivera now passing it near the net to Hussein. Cross court shot. Bowler and Reyes can't dive there in time. Point goes to the Bulls, 23-14.
Yeah, once again caught a little out of position and leaving certain areas exposed, and USF is recognizing it and they're exposing those weaknesses.
As Valerie El Hussein out of Caracas, Venezuela, back to serve for the Bulls. Hop serve, sends it on over, played by Lansky, and set cross court by Geiger. Blasey pushes it over with the left hand, and kept alive by Rivera. Now sending a cross court into the block, gets blocked by Rizzo, and Hussein's going to hit it from behind the 10-foot line to Reyes. Geiger setting it up, trying to go for the one-time kill to Rizzo. She gets it, point to the Blue Demons, 23-15. Blue Demons trying to build on some momentum.
Yeah, right now you just need to just get points. Anything helps. Anything matters right now. Just try and make it respectable, and if you can, get back in it and win it.
As Rook set serve, sends it on over to Bell. Rizzo with the roof at the net. Rizzo really making her presence felt in this third set. 23-16. She's an impact player.
Yeah, right now that's what I was just going to say. She's making her impact known, and she just keep playing this way.
Bell up at the net. Rizzo trying to go up and block. Was not there. Bell's going to send that one too far. And the point to the Blue Demons, 23-17. They're saving their best for this third set.
Yeah, you need to. Coach is going to call a timeout for USF. And, I want to stay here for a second before we and not take a break. And really just say that DePaul they need to have been playing this whole time like this. If they were able to sustain these rallies and have the emotion that they're having right now, and, it would really help them. The fact that they got the emotions taken out of them when they went down by 10, I think really hurt them. And just right now, they just need to just stay within themselves and keep going.
Well, our stat tracker stuck at 23-13, but at that point, Rizzo had 2 kills and 3 blocks in this set alone, or in this game. She's already added another block and another kill to that, so she's really making her presence felt. If for nothing else, if you're the Blue Demons, you gotta show some signs of life and some things that you can take away positive going towards your next match later on in the next couple of days. So if you're Blue Demons, I think it's all about building that confidence in conference play right now.
Absolutely. You need something to build off of. And this right now is a building block.
Brooks set serve, sends it on over to Rivera. Daly sets it up and getting the quick one kill in the middle, I believe was number 17. I do not see a 17 on my roster.
Yeah, great timeout by Coach for USF. And we see it in every level. Coach calls a timeout when a team's on a roll. Chances are the points go in the other direction.
We are at set and match point. The R1 did not give the official, so we're going to redo that serve. I still do not know who number 17 is. It's not on the South Florida roster, so our apologies to anyone out there wanting to know. In fact, she's going to check out. Maybe because we don't know who she is checking out.
Yeah, maybe she's an illegal substitution.
And coming into the game for the first time, Marissa Marazzi back to serve for the Bulls. Set serve, sends it on over to Bowler. Geiger going to back set it to Blasey. Blasey down and dug out by the Bulls. Daly keeps it alive. Daly's going to be called for the lift, though, as she was falling to the ground. Caught it on her wrist. Called with the lift, 24-18. And Bowler's going to take it back to serve for the Blue Demons.
Yeah, someone you want to be on your side right now is Bowler. She's a great serve specialist.
Bowler, hop serve, sends it over to Rivera. Daly in the middle, off Rozier. It goes off of Geiger's shoulder. Rooks can't handle it. Point to the Bulls, and that's how this is going to end here this evening. 25-18. South Florida takes this third set. They take it in 3. 25-16, 25-15, and 25-18. We'll be back with our post-game thoughts, stats, and a post-game interview here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Lori Cease.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has given me all the necessary tools and resources to take my personal dreams to become a radio DJ to the next level. Not only am I the program director of theedgeonair.com, where you can hear the greatest music you've never heard, but I am also an on-air talent at 96.7 The Eagle, classic rock that really rocks. Again, without ICB, none of this could have been possible. And I would like to accredit all my success because of my start here at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
You've just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, it's your boy Johnny K. I'm here with my partner Patrick. Say hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
And don't forget to tune into us each week for the Sunday Sports Show.
Yes, it's every Saturday on Sportstown Chicago.
Whoa.
What?
No, Sunday.
I thought we were on Saturday.
No, man, Sunday Sports Show.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, anyway, don't forget to tune into us each Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, the Sunday Sports Show, only on SportsTownChicago.com.
What are we going to do about football season?
Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Bailey and Banks host Fallout MMA, where you can hear them talk about the top female MMA fighters and follow the UFC very closely. Sunday, 3 to 5 on SportsTownChicago.com. Fallout MMA. Bailey and Banks. Come check out the aftermath.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
SportsTownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with contestants from NBC's The Biggest Loser.
Holy cow!
Check out SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser to download exclusive interviews with past contestants and winners.
Why are we so blessed?
Listen as they talk dieting, sports, hobbies, and life after The Biggest Loser. So log on to SportsTownChicago.com/Biggest Loser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time. Grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
After the high school girls volleyball season ends, the action doesn't stop at the Great Lakes Center located at 579 North Oakhurst Drive, Aurora. On Sunday, December 4th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Collegiate Recruiting Combine. For only $75, girls can go through the combine where all their information will be emailed to all college and universities in the United States. And then from December 28th to the 30th, Sports Performance presents the Great Lakes Center Holiday Clinic Series. For more information, go to GreatLakesCenter.com or email Luke at Luke@GreatLakesCenter.com. The Great Lakes Volleyball Center in Aurora, where the volleyball season never ends.
Hey, this is Dr. Pete, SportsTownChicago.com, inviting you to check out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week. Their weight release program helped me drop over 50 pounds and over 10 pant sizes. Visit our homepage of SportsTownChicago.com or theedgeonair.com to find out the Team Dow Wellness Tip of the Week.
Hi, it's Dave Jude. If you'd love a career in sports, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports or text Chicago Sports to 33239. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for on-air and behind the scenes in radio, TV, and web with internships, financial aid for those who qualify, and job placement. Start your career in less than a year. Check out exciting sports careers at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports or text Chicago Sports to 33239.
Let's play some football.
Tune in to SportsTownChicago.com from 5 to 7 every Thursday. And tune into the Daily Blitz with Don.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Chris.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown them.
And Joe the intern.
Big time players make big time plays.
And producer Will.
And that's the game.
On SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey guys, it's Pete McMurray. Every time I'm out and about, people always ask, Pete, how do I become a DJ? How can I hang out at cool concerts, go backstage, and most importantly, be on the air? Well, I'm here to tell you about the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting trains you for a career in radio, TV, and web design, on air and behind the scenes. Classes meet 3 days or nights a week, and in less than a year, you'll be ready to start your career in broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting offers hands-on training, exciting internships, job placement assistance, and financial aid for those who qualify. They'll help get you into a career that you can love at their suburban campus in Lombard. They're enrolling now for upcoming classes, and seats are filling up quickly. To get started, go to beonair.com/rock. That's beonair.com/rock, or you can text ROCK to 33239. That's ROCK to